Hi everyone. Um, I'm Bobby Sue, Bella Sombra, as y'all know me. Um, this video is for my sister, and I wanted to tell her about someone that she didn't get to know, and that was our dad. She was 3 years old at the time that he died, and she doesn't know things about him that I do, like the cigarettes he smoked or the coffee he drank, which was Folgers, and it was really strong, by the way. Um, he was 58, so you have to give me that. He was old. So um he drank coffee like an older gentleman. But he was really patient. Um I remember instances where family members told me that if you didn't get what he was trying to tell you the first time, he never got angry with you. He was very patient, and he would try at every moment to explain it in a different way so that you could pick it up and not be mean about it. He was never mean about it. He was also very, very sick. Okay, he was very sick, Amy. He had cancer, lung cancer, and it had metastasized to his brain. Um, but in that sickness, he raised 4 young children, and he kept up with us like, you know, a parent would do. Um, thing is that he always caught us before we did anything. So when I tell you the man knew we were climbing the trees, he knew where we were at. He knew to look up. He was playing when he was like, where's Bobby and Billy? Where's Bobby and Billy? They're in a tree somewhere. Yeah, yeah, they're above you. He knew that. He knew that. The man had a very, very good sixth sense of knowing when his children were in trouble, knowing when his children were hurt, or knowing when his children were about to be hurt by someone. He protected us all the time. He was also very, very funny, without meaning to be. It's just some of the things he would say. I can't even give you instances because I was so young, but I do remember that at times some of the things he would say made me laugh because they were just so out there. But growing up in Texas, I learned that everyone is like that. They don't have a filter. They say what's on their mind, which is perfectly fine. But as a child growing up in Bakersfield, California, that was not something that we were all used to. Because we were raised in a church. We went to a Methodist church. Um, that's where Daddy was baptized. Um, and he didn't always believe in God, okay? But when he got sick and he knew that he was dying, something happened there that I don't really know or remember, either or. It doesn't really matter, but something happened in his life that changed his heart. And even then he was sick. So Dad was sick over a period of years. Dad never really got better. or went into remission like everyone else. Dad stayed sick and fought for years and years and years. When he finally realized that he wasn't going to survive, that's when he started to make other plans for us. I believe that he thought that if he sent us to our sister, that we would be taken care of. But we weren't. And we weren't taken care of, but we also were not given the time to grieve our father. So, along with you not knowing him, you also had to grieve him, and that was wrong. So that's why I decided that instead of telling you in person, because of the fact that I live a state away and that we don't have the greatest relationship, but we're okay, I decided to do this over TikTok. And I want to tell you a little bit more about how he died and about how it led up to that. Amy, I'm not sure you remember, but around the time Daddy died, an ambulance came to the house, okay? I remember watching them haul him out on the stretcher, and I cried, "Daddy, Daddy," and he didn't answer, which was not a normal for him. So when they hauled him out, that was the last time he was home. And he wasn't there to hug us or love on us anymore. So we would go to the hospital and we would see him every Wednesday, right? In that time, we all dealt with his death differently. I acted out. You cried a lot. Yvette just became kind of cold, and Billy closed in on himself. He retreated. But being so young and losing a parent like that, watching them die, was really, really hard to do, because at some point I knew he wasn't coming home ever again. And I had to be the strong sibling. But I wasn't strong enough to handle what I had to handle without getting into an addiction. And this is some of what led me into my addiction. This alone is enough, but it's not everything. And I really want to start doing these videos so that I can explain to my siblings why I did what I did. And I know there's no reasons. There is no reasons for the things that I've done wrong. And I can't blame my parents or my sister for the things that I've done wrong. But this traumatized me in a way that I don't even realize. And you not getting to know him traumatized you in a way that you don't realize. And I love you, sis. And I hope that one day this video will help you understand me and Dad a little bit more. And maybe Mom someday.